Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. This is Pure Wrestling. Today I'm bringing the top 5 Mae Young Classic competitors in my opinion. Now I'm going to go through, I'm going to basically give you the top 5, obviously some honourable mentions that really impressed me in the Mae Young Classic. Now these may not have been signed to WWE, but I'm looking forward to see what comes of them in the future. Now I've left some names out, it doesn't mean I'm not interested in the others, but I had to try and shortlist as much as I can. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Smash the thumbs up if you're interested in this video and enjoy the video. Comment down below who your top 5 are, maybe add a few honourable mentions if you're interested. Let me know what you think of my picks, and yeah, just enjoy the video. Subscribe if you aren't already to This Is Pure Wrestling. There's a lot more videos like this on the channel which you may enjoy. Also do reviews, predictions, all on this channel. If you've missed this week's and last week's, they'll be all in the description down below, links there, and also some videos at the end of the video on the thumbnail. So enjoy this guys, and we'll go straight into the video. Coming in at number 5 is Candace Lorraine. Now, Candace Lorraine, as we know, is with Johnny Gargano. She's a great wrestler. We see what she could bring in the Mae Young Classic. I was expecting to see a little bit more. That's why she's a little bit far down in my list. I just think the Mae Young Classic wasn't obviously her to be picked as the winner. But I was impressed, and she's definitely in the top 5 of the people who impressed me. I just loved her in-ring technicality and her athleticism. I feel she was very, very confident in this tournament, and she could have been one of the ones to reach the final. So I was very impressed with her, and we go straight on to number 4. One person who very impressed me coming in number 4 is Mercedes Martinez. Now this woman went through the tournament. She went through some big people in this tournament. I was very impressed, and I'm hoping the same as the other competitors on this list that they have a good future, whether it's in WWE or elsewhere. I just feel like Mercedes Martinez, I think she's at an age now where she's at her peak, and she should get the best wrestling she can. If she's on NXT, I'm going to be super impressed and super excited to see what she brings. I feel like she was very different to most of the other competitors in this tournament. I very much urge you, if you did not watch the Mae Young Classic, to go back and watch some of Mercedes Martinez matches. She was very, very dominant, and I actually thought she was going to get to the final and actually win the thing. Coming in number 3 is a woman who's named Bianca Belair. Now this woman has got an amazing physique. She's got amazing in-ring skills. She's got an amazing body, this amazing gimmick, everything's perfect. There's one thing that buggers me a lot and bothers me, and that is the long hair, the whole weaponized with the long hair thing. Now a lot of other people that may basically be like, oh well, that's the point of her character. Completely understand. Just personally, as the character, I just don't get behind it, and it may change in the future. Maybe if we see her more on NXT or the main roster or wherever she is, maybe I'll warm up to it. That is why she's at number 3. It's just because of that thing. Maybe she would have been pushed up to maybe number 2 if she was lucky in this list, but I was very impressed with her. Definitely her moveset was very, very good. She looked very experienced for at a young age, I actually thought as well. She offered a lot in this tournament, and I actually thought she would have been one of the ones to get further in this tournament, but in the end she didn't actually get as far as I expected her to be. Doesn't mean she was terrible. In this tournament she was a major player, and using that hair was a good weapon and got her to where she is. And she's actually, well, a little while ago she was on NXT, and seems to be that they're going to take her seriously, and hopefully later on push her into that women's division and make her a key part. She's got an amazing physique. She's got a six-pack that guys would dream of in the WWE. So I'm looking forward to see what Bianca Belair brings to NXT or WWE. Coming in number 2 spot is Shayna Baszler. Now this woman obviously is in the UFC. She's been with obviously Ronda Rousey and the whole horsewomen thing. I'm looking forward to see what they bring with this whole 4 horsewomen thing. Maybe that'll be at WrestleMania, where you have the 4 horsewomen of each side go at it. There's rumours of that, but I'm looking forward to see what they bring of Shayna Baszler. Now I've not heard nothing of her being on WWE in general. I'm hoping it is true that maybe she will be coming to NXT or the main roster. I just believe she was in this tournament. She was definitely by far one of the best. She offered such a great character. She was just going for opponents after opponents after opponents. She definitely reminded me of a Brock Lesnar in a women's division. That's what she definitely reminded me of. I was very impressed. She was very confident, very cocky, and at the final, when Kairi Sane beat her, she took that handshake. She showed her respect and the love. Very, very good sportsmanship. Obviously, this was a tournament. This could have been, I don't know, scripted, acted, I don't know, but I was very impressed with Shayna Baszler, and I pray that she comes into the WWE very, very soon, and we see a lot more of her, because in this tournament she was a major player. Before we go into that number one spot, I want to go through a few honourable mentions that I had named. I'm going to quickly go through. I'm not going to go through and explain things. I'm just going to basically give you guys the names. Now, first on the honourable mentions is Toni Storm. Now, Toni Storm, at her age, I don't think she signed up with WWE. I think she signed up with Japan still, which is a bit annoying. But Toni Storm is on my list. Tessa Blanchard is definitely on my list. She was very impressive. Annoying to see her go out really early, though. That was one thing. Piper Niven is on my list. A very big woman, used her strengths, obviously her big size in this tournament. Was one of the only big women in it. Very, very impressed with her. She went quite well in the tournament, but she reminds me a lot of Sanity's member Killian Dane. I think they're both from Scotland as well, funny enough. Mia Yim is in the list. I know her from TNA as Jade. I just think she's very impressive, and in this tournament she actually showed quite a bit and got quite far. Actually, to be honest, I thought she was going to be knocked out in one of the early rounds, not because she's rubbish, just because it is Mia Yim and she's from TNA. I thought they may have just used her and buried her in the tournament. And last on the honourable mentions is Dakota Kai. Now, one issue with Dakota Kai I want to quickly go over is I feel like she's got that sort of Bailey gimmick. People love her because she's one of the, and I feel like it works in NXT. But if we've seen Bailey on the main roster already, I worry for Dakota Kai's future in the business. But in overall, she has got a great moveset. She's got a great look, and I feel like her character could get over in WWE with some development from Triple H and William Regal backstage in NXT. I feel like she could be one of the major players. And coming in at number one, it is the winner, Kairi Sane. Now, Kairi Sane, there was some matches in the Mae Young Classic where I was a bit like, whoa, she's got to go straight to number one. She was the winner. She came out winner. She was very impressive all the way through. That finish of the diving elbow is just pure and lovely. The gimmick, the whole pirate gimmick is very special, very unique. I feel like she's going to be a big player in NXT. I wouldn't be surprised if she goes and wins this Fatal 4-Way at War Games and becomes NXT champion, women's champion straight away, and takes over Asuka. I wouldn't be surprised. She's that good. I was very impressed with a lot that she'd done in this tournament. From the beginning, it was either going to be her for me or Shayna Baszler. Before the tournament was even announced, and I just see a couple of the names. There was another person in here, which was Tessa Blanchard. I actually went with to win, but it didn't seem to happen. She went out pretty much, I think it was in the first round. But as it went along, I could tell that basically Shayna Baszler and Kairi Sane were both the ones being protected, as well as Bianca Belair. This is definitely number one, and I'm sure everybody else would agree with me. Kairi Sane is going to be a massive thing in WWE. She's going to sell. She's a face, and she's got this pirate gimmick. This is going to appeal to kids. The whole gimmick appeals to actually adults as well, and teenagers. This is going to be something big, and she's going to be money to WWE, and I'm hoping that they make money with her and she gets some good opportunities in NXT and builds her way up like Asuka did, straight to that main roster. And I cannot wait to see what happens for Kairi Sane and the rest of this top 5 picks and the honourable mentions. So that is it, guys. That is the top 5 women that I was excited for and basically enjoyed in the Mae Young Classic with some honourable mentions. Hope you enjoyed it. Smash that thumbs up, comment down below what your picks were. If you agreed with mine, let me know. And also in the description down below, links to social media. You can contact me elsewhere, links to past videos which I've done, which you'll be interested. If you enjoyed this video, there's a lot more on this channel. Stay tuned, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Help me reach 200 subscribers by Christmas, New Year's time. I'll be very, very grateful. And that is it, guys. Thank you very much, and we'll see you on the next video of This Is Pure Wrestling.